Hey, what's good, everybody? Thank you again for tuning in to another Friday edition of now we call it the Retro Dojo. Um, Pook playing some retro games. I'm running my big ass mouth, and now not being incognito anymore. It's Obi like he was from last episode. What's going on, Obi? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay. People can hear me this time. They didn't let us know in the chat. Oh, we can't.
No.
I guess they didn't want to hear from me last week. I don't know. I guess no one likes me anymore.
It was like the
Oh,
Sixth Sense. You didn't know you were a dead person.
right, right. And of course, that was the two-headed Cerberus who's so awesome he only needs one head because the other one is too bad for YouTube. We got the Riv. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Finally back after they're working me to death. They're working me to death. So I'm surviving. But I did unfortunately lose No Nut November.
No, no. Hell no. All right, and of course, last but not least, we got our indie wrestling aficionado. We got PK Punk. What's going on, brother? How you, sir?
I'm very good. Thank fuck it's Friday is all I can say.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the poll question back this week is what's the greatest RPG of the 1990s? And the picks were Super Mario RPG, Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy VII, and Earthbound. And so far, at a strong number one at 56%, we got Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy VII at 33%, Earthbound at 11, and Secret of Mana at a dismal 0% so far.
Wow.
Oh
No
my
love for
goodness.
Secret of Mana. That hurts. That
No
hurts.
love, no love.
No fan star four on the list.
I do. I could
Shame, shame, shame. Damn shame. That's a no good dirty shame.
Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get to the chat here. We got I don't know if she's still here, but Pixel Chick, go check her out on her channel. She does retro games and pixel coloring on her channel. She's also lured her husband on to the YouTube streets. He also does some game streams himself. I think he was playing Call of Duty, I believe, last time I knew about it. So yeah, go check her out on her channel. We got Easy Digging, one of my awesome mods. Um, yeah, go check him out on his channel also because he does digging, metal detecting, and he's also a cool ass guy, and he's one of the hosts on Blaze's show, the Blaze the Fuck Up show over on YouTube. So be sure you check out Blaze's show and Easy Digging. Awesome ass dude, one of a kind brother. Thank you so much for what you do. Crumbs in the in the keyboard. Fat Ninja's gonna be late. And we got different styles. Musical aficionado makes some cool ass beats, some fire ass locals, and the man is just everywhere. He's on well, basically anywhere you can play music, damn near, you'll find some of his awesome works on there. So be sure to go check him out. Different styles on YouTube, and also he's an awesome guy, and he also does a lot of stuff for this show on top of a lot of other people in the community. So thank you so much, Different Styles, for everything that you do. Also, we got Dan B in the building, the gentle giant of the Fat Ninja DM channel. Awesome dude, laid back guy. He works with metal, does a little bit of outdoor stuff, but he loves doing mail calls and he loves to, give to his fans and also his community. So yeah, be sure you check him out on his YouTube channel as well. And we got Wellness with Frugal Mama checking in. What's going on, girl? How you doing? She's into the whole fitness thing, getting that stretch on, because that saying, you if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, she is definitely not going to lose it. She's getting her exercise on every damn day of the week with the stretches and other stuff. And plus, she's a great motivational speaker. She's just an awesome, awesome ass woman. So please do yourself a favor, slide on over there and check her out on her channel, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming over here and hanging out with us. And we got UK Medic checking in. What's going on, brother? My brother from the milkman's mother. What's going on, brother? Hey, check him out on his YouTube channel too. Um, his video that he did today was pretty cool because he was showing a lot of the old uh, buildings from the region where he's at. It was with some really cool ass architecture and all those buildings. And I mean, UK is just an awesome guy, great sense of humor, and yeah, stand up guy. So please go over there and check him out on his channel as well. Thank you, UK Medic. Cole Mox, what's that? What's up? He's checking in. What's good, gentlemen? Sorry I'm late. I was watering my cat. God. Of course, as everybody knows, Cole Mox, that is my nephew in real life. being being silly as usual. Thank you for checking us out. Yeah, Cole Mox. Check him out. His YouTube channel is Cole Mox, and no, it's Code Comics. Code Mox is his TikTok name, so go over there, slide over there, and check him out on TikTok. He makes fire ass TikToks about superhero fights, superhero gauntlets, and a lot of other cool stuff over there. So make sure you check him out on those two platforms. Thank you, Code Mox, for hanging out with your old fat ass uncle. We got I blistering barnacles. He does the whole magnet thing, and he's a very cool guy. So yeah, just be sure go over there, give him a chance, because I know the whole barnacle, the not barnacle, the whole magnet fishing thing is a little off-putting at first. But please go over there and check his channel out. I think you'll be definitely surprised what you see over there. Not in surprise it's like porn or anything, but just his content. It's some pretty unique stuff over there. So be sure you go over there and check him out on YouTube. Yes, UK says, yeah, your white brother's here. We got Handicap Traveler checking in. What's going on, brother? Awesome guy. Does not let his handicap define who he is, just like myself. Stand up guy. He loves pets too. See, pet lovers, go over there and check him out too, also. So make sure you go check him out on his YouTube channel, Handicap Traveler. Thank you, brother, for coming over here and checking us out. We got Sir Joseph Pesci checking in. What's going on, brother? Big time variety streamer. I mean, he streams games, talking about wrestling, talking about other various sports, and just a whole lot of other different things. Also, he's in touch with the Filipino community. So if you're into any of that, make sure you go over there and check him out on his YouTube channel, Sir Joseph Pesci. Thank you, sir. And
Pesci.
he also shared this out on his community tab. Thank you, brother. Definitely appreciate that. And,
Pesci. Mm.
and we got Cottonwood Ranch checking in. How you doing? I trying to remember. I believe Raquel. I believe from Cottonwood Ranch. Actually, I will be doing an interview with her. I believe it's on the 11th of this month. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But yeah, she's part of the whole, living off the land, and she loves her pets, her animals. And she's just a very good, solid, professional, passionate woman that just loves her community, loves her family. So please go over there and check her out at the Cottonwood Ranch. Thank you for coming over here and checking us out. We got Ruthie's in the building. Hey, Fat Ninja and chat at work, just passing through. That is awesome, Ruthie. Thank you so much. Hey, like I always say, whether you're here for a minute or whole show, you will definitely appreciate it. Please also check out her YouTube channel because she does a lot of family things, food, inspirational talk, a lot of different things on her channel. So yeah, please go over there and do yourself a favor, slide over there and check out her channel as well. So Ruthie, this and that and family, thank you so much for stopping in and checking us out.
Did you say Ruthie's?
Not
Roofies.
not
What
Ruthie's.
Bill
Shut
Cosby
up.
are you talking about, Boop?
Hell
I had to
no.
go there. Sorry.
That's fucked
Sorry.
up. We got sarcastic storage stacker checking in. What's up, brother? If you want to know the ins and out of the locker game, buying lockers and other storage facilities, Go check him out. And plus, the guy is funny as hell, and he's a good, solid dude. Loves his family, loves his country, loves his community. So be sure you check him out on his channel, Sarcastic Storage Stacker on YouTube. He says, no doubt, Super Mario. Hello, guys. Let's see. Everybody's talking. Sarcastic, thank you, sir. Appreciate you, brother, sharing us out on that old community tab. Thank you. We got Linda's mixed up mess. Good evening, my fat man stalking. Hello, chat. Yes, please go over there and check her out on her YouTube channel. Linda's mixed up mess. She reuses, repurposes, and recycles stuff to make it either brand new or makes you look at things a little bit differently. Maybe you got some stuff lying around that you think that you might want to throw away. Well, think again. If not, go ahead and check out her YouTube channel. And plus, she's just an awesome lady because me and her, we just got this thing where we just go back and forth like fat jokes and stuff like that. So, totally awesome woman. Please go over there and check her out on her YouTube channel. We got squirrel. There's a squirrel sighting. Hey, Fat Ninja. Hello there. How you doing today? I'm doing good, sir. Hope you're doing good as well. Go check out Squirrel on his YouTube channel, Squirrels Magnet Fishing and Outdoors. Of course, he does the magnet fishing thing, but he's also a Civil War buff. He loves to talk about that. And, he does a lot of other different stuff. So please go check him out. He's a cool ass guy, good family man, and a good friend. Thank you so much, Squirrel, for what you do for the community, as you always do. Thank you, sir. Okay, we got everybody talking. Cosby in the house. Okay.
Oh
Oh
shit!
my
Hide
goodness.
your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah, hide your kids, hide your wife. Ruth has got to take off. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Appreciate you stopping by. Let me see. Linda said, "You the man." Yep, I'm the fat man. Hello, the jolly fat man. All right, so Obi, what you got for your quick mention, sir?
Quick mentions for today are there's Neo Geo. They call it a selection. I mean, it's a collection really, but they call it a selection. But so let's go with them. And it's a volume 2 of the Neo Geo Pocket selection coming out, I believe, on Steam and Nintendo Switch next week. So yeah, if
Hmm.
anyone enjoys that, I know a few people on the panel are enjoying that. So yeah, that's coming out next week. And I was meant to do this after my intro, but I couldn't find a spot.
Hmm.
Shout out to Different Styles for tagging us on his community post. I did see it. I think we all saw it, right? So
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cool. Awesome. 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 Um. Okay, Pesci. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that because fat guy always needs his Twinkies, so I definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much, Pesci. Let me see. Bushman Barnacle says good night because he's totally he said I'm shattered. I mean super fucking tired. That's what it is. You just say it how it is. You're fucking tired, damn it. Awesome, awesome. So now Obi, you said about the Neo Geo thing. So let's talk about Neo Geo for a little bit. So now I'll start with you, Riv. Now, what was your favorite game for the Neo Geo back in the day?
Well, I mean, that's like asking me to pick a favorite child, man. How are you gonna do that to me? But I mean,
Exactly. Yeah.
I was the kid that growing up was the only kid in school that had a Neo Geo. Like my sister and I had the Neo Geo CD because the Neo Geo, of course, a little bit too expensive to release a CD. But I mean, I remember playing King of Fighters '94. I mean, I would play that to death. We had it at our local Walmart and arcade. And once they took that shit out, we bugged Dad until he got a Neo Geo CD so we could play it at home. Samurai Showdown 2 is
Like a
probably
squirrel.
tied with KOF 94. But I mean, even my memories of like Art of Fighting 2, which was ridiculously difficult as a fighting game with a lot of fun. The Fatal Fury games are a lot of fun. I mean, it's really hard for me to pick a favorite, but if I had to actually pick one, I mean, I just spent so much time with KOF 94. It's still a classic. I still enjoy it to this day. The difficulty level would make small children and animals cry in 2022. I have to say animals because some people like sexually identify as animals now. It's some weird shit they do. But I really don't think that the gamers of today could handle Rugal at his top form in KOF 94. I really think it would cause some some PTSD or something.
Going back to chat really quick. Here we got Black Guns and Gardens checking in. What's going on, brother? Hey, of course, he's black. He's got guns, and then all of a sudden, that should scare people. But then he does gardening, totally disarming until he hits you with a sniper rifle. What's going on, brother? How you doing this evening? Thank you for
Oh,
checking in. Go over
the
there and check
garden is
out.
where we hide the bodies. Not the show.
Right. Right in the garden. go go over there and check out his YouTube channel also because yes, he does all those things, but he also does product reviews from things that he buys on Amazon as well. So yeah, go over there and check him out. Very unique channel. So yeah, please do yourself a favor, go over there and check him out. Thank you, my brother, for uh sliding in here, checking us out, seeing what's up. Thank you very much. Okay. See, so now, PK, I'll go ahead and kick it over to you, sir. Now, what was your favorite Neo Geo game from back in the day?
I never actually got to play a proper Neo Geo until like years later, and it was always the Metal Slug games that brought me back. Just because they were so much fun, so frenetic. But I did buy a Neo Geo Pocket Color, that literally the day they came out, and then that was my favorite handheld system for a long time. I've still got it upstairs, still works. I just need to find some more games for it, which is really hard now. But when it comes to the Pocket Color, I put so much time into Neo Turf Masters Golf. It was borderline crazy. Just every time I got a break in work, just play a couple more holes, pause, then turn it off, put it back in my locker. So yeah, so Metal Slug and Neo Turf Masters, two random picks for me as always.
Nice, nice. Okay, Obi, what about you, sir? What was your favorite Neo Geo game back in the day?
I never actually had a Neo Geo product because they were very,
What?
yeah, they were super expensive. You had to sell a kidney to buy one.
Mm.
And
Right.
I don't know about everyone else, but I'd rather keep my both of my kidneys. Um, yeah, they were super expensive, unfortunately. Even over, I know they're expensive in stateside. I know Poot might get into this, but they're expensive stateside. I remember those big ass cartridges they had for it.
Black, Black Guns and Gardens says, yeah, them dead people's compost, damn it. Hell no. I'm sorry, Obi. Go ahead, sir.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah, they were just so expensive, but I mean, they came out with those little machines after a while. SNK did. I've got one. I've got a couple of those, and I've got the joystick they came out with that has about 20 games built. And what's cool about that one is you can download more games to it, so you can go to their website and it's official too. You don't have to
Mhm.
jailbreak the thing. So yeah, I got to play I got to experience Neo Geo. I guess like 30 years on, not the actual original.
Mm.
And to buy them now is just again, they're still expensive, unfortunately. So it's the only
Right.
Yeah,
thing I
they're
don't
hard to
have.
come by.
Yeah, yeah, very hard to come by too, in good
Right.
condition.
Right. All right. Cool. And Pook, what was your favorite game for the Neo Geo back in the day, bro?
Oh man, I go way back. I kind of liked a lot of the earlier Neo Geo releases. I'll go with Burning Fight. It's a tie between Burning Fight and Baseball Stars 2. I think were
Mm.
my favorite.
Baseball Stars
Stars
2.
2. You could get into fist fights and shit. You remember that?
I remember that
Hmm.
with baseball
Hell
stars.
yeah.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
Great stuff. Yeah, I had the Neo Geo AES. I also had the Neo Geo CD system. I had a Neo Geo Pocket, and all at different points. I don't have any of them now, so I just have that little Neo Geo Mini thing. But yeah, I always loved the Neo Geo.
Sweet, sweet. Okay, we got Ajot checking in. Hey, make sure you go check out Ajot because she is literally, you know, turning into a much better version of herself when you're able to realize something in your life that needs to change and you change it like on the fly or you recognize it on the fly, that's definitely growth of you as a person. And she did that in her last live video at that I believe it was a post office. So please do yourself a favor, check her out. She is a wonderful lady with a lot of spirit, a lot of positive vibes and energy, and just a love for life and a love for people. So please do yourself a favor and go over there and check her out on her YouTube channel. You will definitely not be disappointed. Thank you, Ajay, for everything you do and the awesome woman that you are becoming even more than what you already were. Thank you so much. All right. So now with the Neo Geo talk, so now let's talk about some other ones now. See, of course, all of us, of course, we started playing the Neo Geo in the arcades, of course. What about Magician, you Lord, y'all?
Yeah, that's good.
You
Magician
remember that
Lord.
one? Magician Lord, yeah, that was pretty fucking awesome. And we got Nora, the Stock Explorers, checking in. What's going on, Nora? Hey, if you need to know about some stock tips, how to get your stock game up, what to buy, what not to buy, or just some, some really down, some raw, like, okay, this is what I feel, you know what I'm saying? She will give you that. And plus, she's just an awesome, awesome young lady. She just always giving to the community, always lifting people up, always shouting people's channels out and everything. And plus, she's also a pet lover, so pet lovers need to go over there and go see her awesome fur babies. Also, so please go check her out on YouTube, the Stock Explorer. Thank you, Nora, for everything that you do for the community. Totally appreciate you.
Everything you do, this bud's for you.
Ah,
Sorry.
no, no, you're fine, bro. You're fine. Well, now, what other games for the Neo Geo that you guys were maybe they were kind of lackluster, but because of the system itself, they actually worked. Like, what game you thought that was kind of shit, but it actually got by because it was on the Neo Geo?
One for me, it's not the best fighting game in the world, but I always really enjoyed the King of Monsters games. And
Oh
at
yeah,
the
those were
time, only really the Neo Geo could handle it because the size of the sprites and the way the fighting action worked on it. It wouldn't have worked on any other system. It would have been so neutered and just not where it needed to be. But King of Monsters 1 and 2, both very fun fighting games.
Okay, awesome. Ajax says now there's liquid coming from my eyes. That meant so much, Ninja. Hey, like I always say, if I don't mean it, I don't say it. So I shown the hell meant it, damn it. No, I truly believe that's what happened. Saw you, well, in a video game term, I saw you level up. You know what I'm saying? You went from, or you went to your
power
ultimate
up.
form. Power up. Yeah, like Alter Beast. Power up. Yep, I totally saw that on camera, and it was like, holy crap! I witnessed greatness. Okay, Nora, yep, she's at work. She's working and lurking, and also twerking. She's- yeah, yeah. Nora, she's got that second or maybe even split shift job. So, yep, she can't be around all the damn time, but when she's around, she's definitely awesome. Hopefully, maybe one day I'll do a live stream when during the time when she's actually around. So I probably be like early in the morning or early afternoon or something like that. So, um, Different Style says, hope the dogs are well. And we got score one with the big guy checking in. Hey, this dude, another gentle giant, and another person that's got some handicaps that he doesn't let them get him down. He loves his community, but most importantly, and this is what I love about this man the most, he loves his family. My goodness, he includes them in everything, and he's just an awesome, solid dude. So please go check him out on his YouTube channel. Score one with the big guy. Thank you for checking in, brother. Hope everything is doing well. Ajaz says, yes, sir. It was the craziest moment of my life having to self reflect during the live. Yeah, but hey, you know what? That's when we're the most vulnerable because we got so much stuff going on. Then you have that epiphany, and it's like, oh crap, I've been looking at this the wrong way, or I've been, you know, thinking of this in this type of fashion that I probably should never have. And then you level up. So yeah, and like I said, it was awesome to see that on your live. It was awesome. Big guy says thank you, brother. So Riv, now what about you? Like, what game that was probably total shit on the Neo Geo that was actually decent because of the system?
Well, there's two that are tied for me. One would be the entire World Heroes series that's so bad that they don't even like factor it into the KOF franchise. Like World
Mhm.
Heroes was always overrated. It just felt more bootleg than the Street Fighter 2 games. But there is a sect of people who like World Heroes for some
World
reason, which
Heroes
is
had muscle power. Number one.
oh my god! It had the bootleg Hulk Hogan, the bootleg Rasputin,
Yes.
and the bootleg Joan of Arc, the two ninjas that were basically bootleg Ryu and Ken. But then I think it's also tied for probably one of the worst Neo Geo game with the weird one-on-one fighting game version of Double Dragon that came out on Neo Geo, which was just really odd. You know, when you think Double Dragon, you don't think one-on-one fighting game, and frankly, you don't want to. You know, I mean, but here you have this
Basically, the
weird.
fighting system was never the draw fact game, was it?
Yeah, exactly. So they made this weird fighting game, and it doesn't even feel like a fighting game. It feels like the game is playing you more than the other way around. I'm like, what is this? This is kind of pointless. Where they have like Super Saiyan style overdrive attacks and whatnot, and I'm like, no. And you know what? I never like when a Bobo isn't anything other than a bald mutated retard that can't handle a conveyor belt. Like, because that's what he is. That's literally what he is. I mean, you know, congratulations to Bobo, who in his political run, I hear he's running for Senate over in Pennsylvania. Oh no, that's not the same guy.
Damn.
My bad.
Holy shit. Okay, so Pook, what about you, man? Like, what game was actual shit on the Neo Geo that probably shouldn't have
And you
worked?
know
Actually
I owned a
worked?
lot of Neo Geo carts back in the day. I never played one that was shit. Everything I played on Neo Geo I liked. There was some that were worse than others, but I mean everything was good that I played. I never messed with the sports games too much, but you know, other than League Bowling, that kicked ass, and the Neo Golf, Neo Turf Golf, or Big Tournament Golf.
Mhm.
But everything I played was good on it.
Okay, all right. We got Jason Saunders checking in. I just punched out at my work. What's going on, brother? Hey, make sure you go check him out. He's an awesome guy. He does retro gameplays, and I'm just gonna call him '80s hair guy. He puts on that wig, and
Yeah,
that shit's fucking
it's
hilarious.
awesome.
Yeah, so please
It's
go
awesome.
check him out on his YouTube channel. Yeah, Jason Saunders, I would definitely like to know why did you change your name to that? I would definitely Jason, Jason. Yeah, but to make sure you check him out on his YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. Well, let me see. We're coming up on the half an hour, so let's go ahead and you know what? I'm not even gonna go to a commercial. Riv, you ready to go?
No.
You got that
Oh,
you got that piss and vinegar ready?
oh shit. You know I do. I always do.
All right, hell yeah, folks. Hey, we finna go into it right now. This is what y'all been lusting after.
Impromptu.
Yes,
There
and
we
here comes
go.
Gonzo. Gonzo coming in because I guess I said brought up Riv. Here goes Gonzo. Giggity giggity.
Oh shit.
He ain't said shit the whole show. He's like Riv.
Yeah,
Ree.
43 seconds.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh
All
yeah. I'm
right,
I'm ready
so
for it.
all right, so without further ado, Riv, take it away, my man.
So, you know, there's something that happened this week, actually, end of last week. And I know I ain't been around, I've been in and out because of work, but there's something that happened. And I'm so glad that it did. Because now the ranting is going to be with all of you as well, and it's a beautiful thing. You love to see it. With Twitter getting sold to this mad scientist Elon Musk, it seems that now a lot less censorship is going to happen, and that's needed because let me tell you something. When I read an article that my beloved Square Enix has decided to bow to the almighty global audience, you know, what, you're going to make the games for fucking Dr. Evil? You know, because you lost $40 million. Well, you know why you lost it? Because you spent money developing a game that nobody cared about. You made an Avengers game with a bunch of characters like porn parodies of the actors playing them in the movies, based on the fact that let's just be fucking honest here, y'all. Disney killed Marvel. Nobody's buying action figures for the kids. Nobody's buying superhero t-shirts for the kids. Nobody's buying comic books. It's a dying brand, and each movie does worse and worse and worse and worse. You know what? That's what happens when you tell the fans that you hate them. But what bothers me isn't so much that Disney does that with Marvel. What bothers me is that it's affected Square Enix because they got rope and doped into bringing out this whack-ass Avengers game and losing $40 million. They lost so much money on making Disney shit that they had to sell their Western studios, as we know. They're trying to pimp out their characters with NFTs. You got everybody excited for Parasite Eve, and then it turned out to be a fucking NFT. You know what? I've said it before, I'll say it again. NFT stands for no fucking thank you. But I also have to say that when Squaresoft says, well, we're going to cater to the global market. So what does that mean? 76 made-up fictional genders at the character select screen? Does that mean you're going to, I don't know, have Greta Thunberg pop up? Are we going to replace Bahamut with Greta Thunberg? You stop using the oil now! Yeah, that's going to put asses in the seats, Squaresoft. The toilet seats, because I'm going to throw up if that's what you think that people want in their video games. Is it too much to ask for just a fucking JRPG? Just an old school JRPG? I know Secret of Mana is getting creamed on the polls right now, but the days of Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy VI, we used to call them 2 and 3. That's what we need to go back to. And of course, we're in the next gen. You're literally the company that bought Enix, which means you control Dragon Quest. You can't do something with that? You're too worried about pronouns right now? How about you shut the fuck up, go back to what brought you to the dance, make some quality RPGs, stop worrying about the global audience, because we want a Japanese company that makes games for everybody to enjoy outside of Japan. And like I said, the beauty of it is with Twitter changing of the guard, we now can tweet at Square Enix and tell you exactly where you could shove your woke bullshit. Straight up your ass, and don't bring that shit over here. Because you know what? The rant is with all of y'all. Because now when Konami gets out of line, when Square Enix gets out of line, when Capcom gets out of line, there is no pretend, there is no shadow ban, there is no place to fucking run. The rants, the madness, the rage, it's gonna run all over you motherfuckers on Twitter every single day. The beatings will continue until the culture war improves. You've been put on notice, Square Enix. I hate to be the person that checks your mentions right now.
Wow. Holy shit. Oh my goodness.
I had to give it to him. They had it coming.
As Booker T would say, oh my goodness.
No, I mean that is, but seriously, y'all, that is a beautiful thing. Is that now, for better or worse, whatever you may think of Musk personally, is that we can actually voice our dissatisfaction to these companies that believe that they've been doing the right thing because they get told that by 7 people and 97 bots a day. You know, now we can actually now we can do a Festivus. I've got a lot of problems with you people, and you're gonna hear about them.
Hell yeah, scoring with the big guy. Yeah. We had church up in here. He said, "Preach, Rev."
Thank you.
Schmidt says, "Shout out to Pook Ninja and American Hudson, baby. Hope you're all doing good, Fat Ninja, bro. Yes, sirree. Yes. Especially after that awesome rant. Definitely in a good mood." Saunders, Sup Ninjas, TGIF, everybody up in here. Showing that TGIF love. Hell yeah, man. Different Style says Rocky Thin.
Sup,
Yeah. And Schmidt says Riv sounds like an educated and actually funny version of Dane Cook.
I'll take it.
Hell yeah. Now you can dig that, sucker. Ooh,
I'll never put
doo.
y'all through the atrocity that was the movie Good Luck Chuck either. So there's that difference between me and Dave Cook.
Hell yeah. Schmidt, a festive festus for the rest of us.
The airing of the grievances this year with Twitter the way it is gonna be lit. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think when the actual world itself finds out what literally just happened to Twitter, like I think the internet's going to either crash for several hours or just completely explode and be out for 2 or 3 days.
Well, y'all know, I don't know, y'all heard on a side note, our favorite person who tanked G4 in the ground, Frost, just basically shit all over Henry Cavill, calling him overrated, saying that, he banged a 19-year-old when he was 30 and all this kind of BS. And she got wrecked because I said this the other day, I was telling my co-host, Henry Cavill is at the point where he's one of those beloved actors that you cannot say anything bad about, like Keanu Reeves. You're just gonna get
Yeah.
wrecked if you shit on Henry Cavill. The dude is
Right.
one of us. Dude built his own computer. I mean,
He built his computer and he turned down $1 million an episode because they were straying away too much from the source material and he didn't like it. Fucking well in.
how about the fact
someone-
he
someone
almost
with
lost the
principles?
Superman part because he was raiding in World of Warcraft and almost didn't pick up the phone?
Exactly.
Schmidt, you should do a festive show for this holiday season. Oh shit.
I'll have to fucking dress like fucking George's dad over that one.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's fucking amazing. So back to the poll question of the day. I gotta find out a better name for that poll question. It sounds dirty for some reason. Um, greatest RPG of the 1990s. We still got strong at the number one still. Super Mario RPG. Second is Final Fantasy VII. Third is Earthbound at 8%. Man, no love. I mean, come on now. Somebody give Secret of Mana at least 1%. Damn. It is at zero at fourth place. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Schmidt says I'll participate and air the grievances. Make sure there's a poll. Oh my goodness. My vote was miscast. I tried voting for the one with. Shut up. Easy, fucking crazy, bro.
Wait, are you saying there's voter fraud in the poll? Say it ain't so.
No. Oh my goodness. So let me put a question to the chat here, ladies and gentlemen. Do you like the format of today's show? Like, would you like to see this continue, or would you like to see something else? Maybe. I personally like it because, for one, we don't have to do a show on Saturday, so we get a chance to have our weekends free, and plus, you know what, you get to see Riv more than likely on a Friday and a Saturday, and also Pico. So yeah, question to you, ladies and gentlemen, would you prefer this format today, or would you like us to go back to just freeform Friday where there's no more crap talking? Easy says keep doing what you're doing. Okay, all right. So now, Pook, let me go ahead and throw this question at you. Now, all the sitcoms that we used to watch when we were kids, do you think any of those sitcoms would stand today's woke culture?
Nah, not at all. Everybody's too limp wrist and weak assed and just wouldn't work.
They're already showing Seinfeld, and they can't handle Seinfeld, and Seinfeld's one of the more tame ones.
Right.
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 If you can't handle Seinfeld, what are you gonna do at Married with Children? Jefferson's All in the Family. What are you gonna do?
We got Sir. I'm not gonna say that name, Sir. Shout out to Fat Ninja DM and Pook Ninja.
What's up? What's up, Licks?
I feel dirty if I say the name. Gonzo said, yes, soft. Oh, soft asses.
That's right,
Absolutely,
man.
absolutely. Um, big guy, start making Riv do battle calls. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, easy
They would
said. Yeah. Go ahead, Riv.
they
Go
would
ahead.
rage at the words "a fat woman walked into the shoe store today," and that started almost every episode of Married with Children.
Easy said. I'll say it again. A bunch of melty snowflake bitches.
Absolutely.
Couldn't agree with you more, sir. Schmidt said, "Oh, I did realize that American Hudson was in here, baby."
The American Husband getting his ass whooped by Ball Bull, if you will.
Oh my goodness. So now, Obi, what do you think? Do you think the same that the sitcom comedy back in the day could any of it stand up in today's woke bullshit culture?
I think Fresh Prince could maybe. I don't remember any um
Oh, whew, I didn't think
ed-
I had that one.
edgy episodes on Fresh Prince. I don't think there was. I know a lot of them left positive messages too.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, Keenan and Kel, I think as well. I think that could.
hmm
I mean, because it was on Nickelodeon, so I mean, it was for kids really. So
Right, right.
yeah, but I think anything else, I don't think so. I mean, the Cosby Show, no, just because of everything that
What Bill
happened.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
He had more victims. I mean, when you have enough victims that you can fill up a Royal Rumble with them as participants, something has gone horribly wrong.
Oh yeah, would you like the Jello pudding pop?
It should have been all 30 of them in a ring for the settlement money. That's what should have happened.
Damn. Schmidt says even Cheers would be scrutinized now. You know what? You're right, Schmidt, because they had a lot of edgy stuff. I mean, it wasn't like in your face edginess, but some of the lines, they were not really spicy, but they had a few drops of hot sauce on them every once in a while. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cheers, they just stopped showing people drinking alcohol because the children might watch and it might be detrimental to children's health to see people drinking alcohol or some bollocks like that.
I don't think
Right,
they could have
right.
handled In Living Color either. I mean, when you think about it, right? Like when we were
hmm
growing up, In Living Color was considered like a fun, diverse, edgy comedy show. But you think they could handle Wanda or Fire Marshal Bill or Handyman? The Nine Dustman, the power of the handicap. You remember Handyman
Yeah.
when Damon Wayans
Never,
used to do the
never
line?
underestimate the power of the handicap.
And I definitely don't think they could handle Homie the Clown.
Oh no, no,
No, no, they wouldn't.
no. Homie the clown would have shut all the shit down right there.
Oh
Homie, don't
god.
play that. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. That was some funny shit back in the day. I don't give. Like how sometimes they say some shows don't hold up. Nah, man. Living Color definitely holds up.
Look how many careers that show launched. It launched so many careers. It springboarded so many careers in show business. You know?
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
knew who Jim Carrey was before In Living Color.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And we got Warm Strong Adventures checking in. He likes to travel the world, and he does it from his perspective. He likes to just grab the camera and just beaches, cool architecture, of buildings abroad, and yeah, he's just a really solid dude. So yeah, if you're into the whole traveling thing, go check him out. I mean, and plus, he loves his family also. So yeah, please go check him out on his YouTube channel, Warm Strong Adventures. Thank you for coming in here and hanging out with us for a little bit. Definitely appreciate you. And we got the great Harry Barnett checking in. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Um, Harry saying ain't so, bro. You gonna hang it up for a while, or maybe you gonna just take a break. Maybe you gonna take a break. But I hope you keep on doing what you're doing. But if you do continue what you do, he is a variety channel where he plays video games, talks about wrestling, comic books, movies, and probably like two or three other topics that I forgot to mention. But yeah, go check him out on his channel, the great Harry Barnett. Thank you, sir, for everything that you do, and just being a cool
So,
ass guy. I totally appreciate you, bro.
sup, Harry? Don't leave us, man. Don't leave us.
Don't leave me now.
Just when I needed you most.
Oh God. Oh shit.
Ooh,
Linda.
Harry,
Hey, you
just
fat
when
man,
I
gotta run. Better half is calling. I'll smash that replay later. Have fun. Hey, thank you so much, Linda, for hanging out for as long as you did. Like I said, you hang out for a minute or the whole show. You are truly, truly appreciated. Thank you, Linda, for for everything that you are and everything that you do. God bless you and have a good weekend. Harry Barnett, potentially on the way out after January, but I appreciate the plug as always. Hey, man, all good, brother. All good. Hey, sometimes we gotta, take a break, but sometimes, hey, we just gotta step away. So, I hope you don't, but if you do, hey, totally appreciate you for what little time that I actually knew you and saw your content. So. All right. Scoring with the big guy. I'm going to stream some gameplay on my PS4 with my oh my goodness, 6 megabyte internet and show my pain. Well, if you're gonna do that, there's gonna be a lot of pain and anguish, torture. Gonna be like getting hit with that Palpatine force lightning. Oh my goodness. So, all right, guys. So now we're heading up on 50 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this question to Obi. Now, what was the first game that made you think, okay, this is something that I actually want to do as being a gamer? What was the first game that you can remember you played? It's like, wow, this is something I could really get into.
That made me want to talk about games. The first
Yeah,
game that, yeah.
yeah.
Um, I honestly think it was the fighting games. I
Hmm.
honestly thought the lore and the mechanics of these games um could be explained to people who don't play those types of games.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And just talk. I mean, now, I mean, just talking about the classic stuff too, retro stuff. Just informing people about what we had over here in the UK, the Mega Drive or the Genesis, if you live stateside.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I really, for me, it was really the fighting games or Street Fighter, especially. I thought I could break it all down. Never happened though.
All right. Great Harry Barnett says still got at least two more big shows. Harry and Chando's Christmas Adventure near Christmas, of course, and my birthday show as close to January 17th as I can figure out. All right, cool, cool. We will definitely stay tuned for that. So, Riv, what about you, sir? What was the first game you played? It's like, okay, yeah, this is some shit that's gonna eat up a lot of my life.
Well, I mean, that goes without saying. Some people probably think I'm going to say Final Fantasy. It was actually Dragon Warrior, which obviously
Mm,
Dragon Quest. The first one we got was Dragon Warrior,
mm-hmm,
and I mean, just the dungeon running, how hard that game was. It was like, holy shit, this is something new. Because up until that point, everything I played was like a platform. And it was different than Zelda because Zelda was, a sort of an action RPG. You didn't have to read as much or pay attention. From the minute you get in those fights, and some of those fights were fierce in Dragon Warrior One, because you didn't know if you would win and be like, critical hit from the enemy and be like, you just lost 27 points of damage, and if you remember that your freaking menu would turn like a reddish color, but not full red, to indicate you were about to fucking die. And you're like,
yep,
I feel the
yep.
stress of this motherfucker right now. Like this is why am I having trouble with this one? And you run into different variations of enemies. So like, you run into a drake that you could kill that was blue, and you run into like the magic drakes, which I think were like white, but like incredibly more powerful than the drakes. So you're just thinking, oh, I could just whoop this. You're like a kid, you don't really know much of the difference. Oh, it's just the same thing but white. And then motherfucker casting like hurt more on you. I'm like, what? What? You're using my own shit on me? I mean, but yeah, RPGs were really where it was at. I mean, and I've been an avid RPG gamer ever since. But Dragon Warrior was the one that really did it for me. That shit was hard too.
Awesome. Okay. PK, what about you, man? What was the first game that really said, okay, yeah, this is a hobby that's going to eat up away a lot of my life and probably chase some friends away.
um, when it came to me, it was like, I had a Commodore 64 as my first like system that could play games, but I wouldn't say anything like as much as I loved the system. It wasn't until I got my Master System that I thought, no, this is something that's going to become a hobby of mine for life, and it was Alex Kidd.
Mm.
Um, and then I played Sonic, and then that's it. Then it was the platformers, and then the Mega Drive with Streets of Rage, and that's it. Down the rabbit hole I went, and nearly 35 years later, I'm still there.
Okay, all right. So Pook, what about you? What was the first game you played? Was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna suck up like a good like three-fourths of my whole entire life.
And probably Legend of Zelda on NES or Dragon Warrior, Final Fantasy, something like that.
Right on, right on. Cool, cool. The big guy. Anyone remembers the Panasonic 3DO game? Oh yeah, me and Pook, we definitely remember that one.
Remember, I'd like to forget.
Big guy, he don't know the story because he's a recent subscriber. I'll tell that story again in a minute here. We got the Bud Files checking in. Modern Scooby Doo gang, modern day archaeologists. They like to go around, go off the beaten path, check out abandoned houses, go to museums, check out stuff there. Just a cool family to just get a vibe from, and just virtually hang out with them, while they're doing a live or one of their VODs or whatever. So yeah, if you're into any of that, please go check them out on their channel, the Butt Files. Thank you so much for coming out here and hanging out with us on this Friday evening. Okay, so the big guy. Okay, I'll tell the quick version. Okay, so Pook, he had got that, he made the fatal mistake and got the 3DO. Well, then he wanted a PlayStation 1, but he just couldn't afford it. He didn't have the money. But now if he could have, traded it in or sold it, he could have had enough money to get one. So there was this store in the town where we were born and raised. Well, I was born and raised, and he moved to. There was a store called the Laser Store, and so Pook, I picked up Pook, drove him over there, and he said, "Well, there's nobody really looking for this 3DO at the moment." He's like, "Man, I would like to get it from you, but like I said, it's not, nobody wants it." So I was like, "Hmm. So you're saying if somebody wanted it, you would probably buy it from him, right?" He's like, "Yeah." All right. So me and Pook left out of there. I was like, "Yo, check this out. I'm gonna call and say I want to buy it. You coming back in there, and you're gonna go and get rid of it, and then you get your PS1." So took Pook home. It was about maybe 2 or 3 hours later. I call up there and I say, in the name that I used should have let this guy know that I was full of shit. I was trolling the fuck out of him. I said my name was Christopher Johnston, and
Johnson.
I, I was looking and I was in the market to look for a 3DO. He was like, "Oh." So then within 5 minutes of me hanging up with him, Pook calls me and said, "Oh, dude, hey, can you run me back up there real quick?" I was like, "Let me guess, he wants to buy it." And I was like, "Yeah, man." So I went to go pick him up, took him back over there. He traded in. Pook, didn't you actually trade it for like one for one? Basically, he gave you the PS1 and you bought like one game on
Yeah.
there. Yeah, yep. So
You know,
he
because he
actually,
said if I bought a game, he would trade even for the 3DO and games for the brand new PlayStation system, and then I bought a game and a memory card.
yep. Needless to say, that guy, I kind of feel bad because like 6 months later he closed. and I,
And he
I
still has a 3DO to this day.
so I feel kind of bad because I think I contributed to that, but
Probably didn't help.
oh
Yeah.
oh well, fuck it. My best friend got a
Fuck it.
PS1, so I'm okay with that. I'll take that scar to hell with me.
Hell yeah.
And it comes full circle. His name was Ezekiel Hudson, and his son was Jake. And that's why he's got such a vendetta against you and Pooh.
Oh my goodness, different styles. Hearing about the old stories from you guys always great too. Thank you, different styles. Yeah, me and Poop,
So style.
we got a lot of fucking stories. The big guy's laughing his ass off. Yeah, the 3DO put him out of business. You know what, dude? I don't want to think that, but it was just like he wasn't selling nothing anyway because his games were like $5 to $10 higher than what you could go to any mom and pop shop in
Yeah,
town, which granted back then wasn't a whole lot of. And see, he thought he could capitalize on that, so he would charge, like I said, an extra $5 to $10 more. You
I,
know, for used games or brand new games. It's like, so what? I can't just go to Target and pick up the exact same game for $5 to $10 cheaper. Come on,
I
man.
had that problem. I worked for
Right.
somebody who was like that. I worked for a microplay because microplay was franchised out,
Hmm.
so they could do kind of whatever they want. So I worked for this guy. He was a Nigerian guy named Sheg. He had 7 wives. He tried to make me buy my microplay like uniform for like $50. I'm like, I've never heard of a job where you got to buy your uniform.
Hmm.
And so I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wear street clothing because I'm not going to pay $50. So he tried to pay me under minimum wage. So the
Hmm.
reason that I justified not buying the uniform was, dude, you come in here in your dashiki on Sundays. So you're not wearing a uniform either. And you own the freaking place. So I mean, I go in there and I turn on anime and I play games. He had this obsession with Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. So like he'd hate if I put like Tekken 3 in the machine or whatever to get people to see something that was compelling. Not saying that Abe was bad, but I mean if you're looking from the windows, like Tekken 3 will get your attention before Oddworld will. He
Yeah.
almost had a
Right.
sexual
Right.
fascination with Abe, I think. But the most egregious thing is we were next door to a Subway, like Subway sandwiches, and
Mhm.
he would take his Subway sandwich into the bathroom with him, and he'd eat it while being on the toilet, which is efficient, but it's also unhygienic as fuck. And I think that's where COVID-19 really started. And this was back in the 90s. Because what kind of hygiene do you have when you do that? Now, this man was also trying to sell a Sega Genesis in the box for a full $115 in 1997. So,
Mm-mm.
like that just didn't work back then. We were in the era of
Wow.
PlayStation and everything else. So, and yeah, he also did
Wow.
have a 3DO that nobody wanted to buy. I think the one thing him and your guy have in common is they probably cry when they hear "The Way of the Warrior."
Oh god, man, that game was horrible. Oh my goodness. Oh man,
Hmm.
we got 40 and broke checking in. Hey, guy's been through a lot. He's on the right path. He's trying to get his financial situation stabilized, and he's taking us on his journey. And yeah, if you want to find out like little tips, how to manage your money just a little bit, he's not going to have to say out and lay out a 50-page spreadsheet or whatever. He's got a simple system that he uses to keep track of what he spends, what he brings in and stuff like that. So if that interests you, please go check him out. I try to catch his videos like as soon as they're released because I like to find those little tidbits of information. And a few of them I have actually applied to my daily life and monthly when I pay bills. So yeah, please check him out. You might find yourself enlightened, on how to manage your money and also to hear his story too. So yeah, check him out on his YouTube channel. 40 and broke. He said, I haven't played Mike Tyson's Punch Out since I was a kid. Haha, today you relive your kiddom. Yes. You get to see two black guys on camera. It's not nothing racial. Max Coach, he looks like Uncle Ruckus without the squinting eye, man. Mr. Sandman was like a toned version of Fat Albert. I don't know. hey, hey, bitches. All right, so we're getting ready to shut it down, but there is one more question that I want to ask you, guys and
Oh,
gals out there. Now, with Pook playing these games, is there particular ones that you might want him to play in, future episodes, or would you just rather just have him play whatever he wants and we just act stupid like we always do? So, let me see. The poll is going to be the poll is closed. That don't sound right either. Um, greatest RPG of the 1990s. Okay, so man, resounding number one, Super Mario RPG, which I definitely expected it. Number two, Final Fantasy VII, and Earthbound rounds out number three at 10%. And man, Secret of Mana, man, y'all can't stand Secret. What the hell's wrong with y'all? 0%. I think that's the first poll question.
I didn't know
Still,
Secret Mana was a libertarian candidate.
yeah, man, 0%. Oh my goodness. Wow. Easy Digging says I enjoy the random games. Gonzo's dumbass. Poop playing a game right now?
I think when it
uh,
comes to Super Mario RPG, that is one of the most frustrating things about Nintendo because
mm,
all these collections they've released, all these like the Super Nintendo games on the Switch, they just never re-release Super Mario RPG, and I
Mhm.
don't get it. It's one of the highest rated games of
I
all time.
I believe, and I
yeah.
could be wrong, that Rare helped them co-develop it, which might be part of the problem. Because they have a
Mm.
nasty divorce with Rare, so I
right.
believe that's
He's
part of it.
nasty
Uh,
divorce.
I mean, they literally
Right,
cut
right.
GoldenEye in half in that divorce. I mean, that's
right, right.
so I
But
think
sure,
that.
like
Yeah.
the big enough, just suck up the pride, pay the
Yeah.
licensing fee or whatever, and then re-release it because you'll get people
Yeah.
wanting to sign up for these online
Well,
services. Did they get to play that game again?
you know what's funny? Nintendo are the most strict about piracy, and yet they don't want to re-release it. So that's the thing that makes
Hmm.
me laugh the most.
Gonzo.
Um,
Gonzo. I
no,
thought it was
what
a
bothers me
recording
when
of
when,
you
when
getting beat
PK
down,
mentions
Pook.
it, how the hell do we have this system with all the Switch and all the games on demand, and these assholes can't give us just one faithful Earthbound 3 translation, Mother 3, Earthbound
Yeah.
2. I mean, you could get fan translations, fan ROMs of it, but Nintendo has never officially released that game in the United States, which is a damn shame.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Johnny Smallpepper checking in here at the last minute. What's going on, brother? Hey, awesome ass dude, big, huge contributor to the community, and I mean, like this guy, I like to give him the moniker of the shout out king because I mean he will find three or four different ways to shout out people on his channel, and it is totally amazing. And he likes to take us on his journey, whether he's getting some new tech or eating some hot ass peppers that nobody in their right mind should be able to eat. But Johnny is a crazy motherfucker, so he does it anyway. But yeah, he's a cool ass dude. So please check him out on his channel, Johnny Small Pepper on YouTube. Thank you, brother, for checking in. And man, thank you for doing what you do for the community. I mean, like your words of wisdom, and you turn around and then you're you're being that sarcastic asshole, and it's just Johnny Small Pepper. He's just a cool ass dude. So please go over there and check him out. Okay, well let's see if Pook gets his ass whooped. No pressure, Pook. We're not going to end it until you either win or lose.
Plus, I've got some shout outs, so
Oh,
I can
okay.
kill some time.
Yep, yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. So this Sunday we got a US time change. If your state observes that, if it doesn't, the show will be an hour early. But YouTube will let you know anyway. If you don't observe it, we got a WWE pay per view tomorrow, Crown Jewel. If people out there still follow current wrestling, today, tomorrow in the UK we got Guy Fawkes night. So if you're doing that, be careful, stay safe. As always, shout out to Mrs. Ninja out there listening. That's Ninja's wife, at Ninja's wife. Laura as well. She's out there listening, and the chat room today for showing up, hanging out, and doing your thing. Where we
All
at
right.
with Pook?
Yeah, he's about to get his ass kicked.
I'm getting my ass whipped.
That's what black people want to do to most white people on a daily basis. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Want to fight about it? uh, yes, yeah, yes, Gonzo. That is my first name, Christopher. Yes. Oh, he's down for the count. Damn man with them big, fat, stinking ass draws. Look
Yeah,
like they like
man.
look like they back from like 5 Christmases ago.
That motherfucker ain't changing to the clean ones either. He just wearing them dirty ass ones.
Right. Body blow, body blow, body.
The, the big Debo of Mike Tyson Punch Out, Mr. Sanders.
Debo. He said Debo. Yep, Gonzo. Yep, yep, me too. Yep. Uh, punch that dude out, says Jason Saunders.
I'm trying, Jason.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Get out of my way. I'm punching somebody over here. Body blow, body blow, body blow.
Oh, he gonna do his shit. Ah,
I'll try.
Oh,
I'll try and catch that pay per view tomorrow. I think that Crown
I'm
Jewel.
actually
I
quite
might watch it.
tempted. Like that. Yeah, it's a
Mm,
Saudi blood money show, but and most of the
yeah.
people in the crowd are going to be sat on the fucking phones instead of watching the wrestling. But I'll still give it a watch.
I'm waiting
we'll
for the
see.
day where one of the females wrestling accidentally has a wardrobe malfunction and gets stoned to death. 'Cause that's inevitable at this point.
Gon- Gonzo. It's only been 30 shows, and I just now noticed that. Doc has to be one of the most racist video game characters. I know he's got the
Yeah.
big old fat lips and that dark face. It's like, oh, come on, man. Fucking hilarious,
There's
man.
these dolls that they released in the UK. But they're definitely a product of the 60s and 70s when they came out. Very controversial, called the Collywog dolls. He looks like one of those, and
Mm.
they are not around now for a very good reason.
That's Ancient Mama's grandson is dying. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately we had to end on a sour note. Who got beat by right. But yeah, so yeah, with that we're going to go ahead and shut it down. Thank you guys and gals so much for hanging out, chilling with us on this Friday evening. We definitely appreciate all of you. Once again, socials are in the show notes of the video below if you want to get a hold of to any of us. And yeah, happy Friday. Everybody have an awesome weekend. And we're going to go ahead and get the fuck out of here. So everybody have a great weekend. And we'll be doing it again on Monday. So see you then. And when you least expected it, I just stole your sandwich. Easy. So you just got knocked the fuck out. Oh,